Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining today. Yeah, today we're just continuing our journey to 3Shape products, 3Shape software features, some kind of troubleshooting as well. So thank you so much for coming. So today we're planning to have like a shorter session compared to the previous one. I guess that we will, I hope that actually 1 hour or even just a little bit more will be enough for today. So also kind of remind you that we will have 2 sessions more. Another one will be dedicated to some hardware troubleshooting, some features. So actually, I guess that from my perspective, it's something like the most interesting part for me. So yeah, I hope that also you will enjoy it. So I guess that we can start with some kind of the presentation and some info. So well, let me just share my presentation. Okay. So I will send the
Okay.
request. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. So you can see it, right? Okay,
Yes. All good. Yes.
that's great. Okay, then we can let's start it then beginning. So as I mentioned before, that today we're just planning to check some issues that are related to the Trios dental desktop software troubleshooting, some order workflow, and actually let's check the agenda. As you can see that actually for now we are just what we're going to do actually today. So the first thing we start with is that Trias software troubleshooting steps. So we will learn about the life cycle of Trias order and how we create the Trias orders and actually how it's implemented actually in our software. Then we will explore some different types of workflows that we're having in our Unite software. We will get know about some scanner system settings, also learn about different ways on how just to connect the scanner. Actually, it's we checked some of them in the previous session, but it will be something like the reminder for you. Also, we will explore the Trio streams as a part of our order that we create and about their importance for customers and for us. Also, the second part is dedicated to dental desktop. It's like the previous kind of software that we are having, some general features, and also we will check some Unite software troubleshooting. So we will discover some startup features and how to provide our customers with the relevant troubleshooting when they have the issues like that. Also, we learn some information about backup, what kind of backup we can make and why it's important for us and how to restore the backup. Also, we will explore the system structure of Trias CAD, Trias Move, Move Plus systems. We'll just check some of them, and we will find out some general information about logs and how to analyze them. And we will just probably I will just explain you why logs are important and where we can find the logs. So okay, let's just start for the first one. We will talk about our life cycles of Trias order and actually what can be checked when we have like the when we create our case. So the first thing is we can see that now the order is created, but actually uh, not all the mandatory fields are completed. So it means that when we press the create new case, we will have like we are selecting the patient, we are filling in some patient data. Also, we are proceeding to the order form, and you will see like that the icon like on on your top of the screen. It means that actually the order was created. The second field is related when we all mandatory fields in the work order are completed. So it means that actually you set the order form to the appropriate settings. I mean that you set all the indications, you set the date when the order should be received to the lab, and so on. Another one is that when the order is being scanned, so it means it's when we under the process, when we scan, when we proceed with the scanning. So if you see that actually in this workflow, the lower jaw was scanned for now. Another one is then when you proceed with all of the previous steps, when you scan the lower jaw, upper jaw, when you scan the bite, also, and you may see that scans finalized. It's preparation marks also can be mentioned here. So it means that actually the workflow is completed here. Another one is analyzed. It's post process. So it means that actually I mean, our customers, they checked the order, they checked if everything is correct, if the scan quality is okay, and when they just accepted all of that, so actually we can proceed with the post process. It means that when our software next or just like uses the best performance to make the scan properly with a proper scan, like to check if the scan was scanned properly and it has the high quality before the sending to the lab. And the last one is like when when you just press this button, so when you send it to the lab, actually when this or your order or when these scans are sent, you will see like the small tick here. It means that actually the order was sent to the lab. Also, we can just check the triage order from Unite. Actually, what you are doing today. So it's when you are just proceeding with some kind of sending option. So you just first thing you have to choose is that choose the lab where you're going to send your scan. So you can see that now starting with the Unite software, you are having like the easy access to your lab. So when you just select, when you're creating the order, the software will ask you to select the lab where this scan should be sent. Also, you may choose like the excitement apps that are located here. So it means that actually may use smile design, smile whitening, also then treatment simulator, status scan, patient monitoring apps if needed, of course. Also, you will have just like ability to organize like the most selections, including like the option to place the apps into the folders as well. And also you will have like new guided order form as well. Also, as you can see that we will just now briefly check like this is like the guided order form demo video. So you can check that we're creating the case, we're selecting the lab here. Also, we can see that like no items are selected. We're having like the order form page here. So here's like the short guide on how to create on the proceed with the order and actually to complete all the indications here. So we're selecting like, for example, the bridge and the preparation, selecting the teeth we're planning to set the bridge to. And actually, yeah, we're just selecting the materials, also shade. We're saving the order. Here you can see that now it's gray out. Some options are gray out, but for now, when you complete it, so you can see that we can proceed with the scanning for now. And such things as the pre-preparation and intraoral scanner option are now available. So when you completed this order workflow, you can proceed with the scanning now. So as you can see, like it's like for just to understand how it looks like when you complete it to the workflow. Also, yeah. So when we just when we just proceeding with the how actually does the workflow management work? It's the first thing when we check in is that the user can now select and start a full workflow. It's mean like, for example, when you are just on the page, on the workflow selection page, we call it like that as well. So you can see that the first thing we create the order, the second full workflow actually it's when we triage scan or triage workflow, when we are just scanning, then we're send the scan, when we have like the patient page, like or case overview or case history output is also available when all this workflow is proceeded. So the second thing is that you can see that the user can build up the workflows by adding like the new workflows on the top of the past workflows as well. So the second thing is like we can proceed with the triage scan. We have like the scan only option here. Also select media library cursor value. Then we perform also workflow, proceed with workflow, and we also have like the patient page case overview after that process. And we have some, of course, we have some preconditions. You can see that our software applications, they need to be installed to show up in what you're doing today dialog. and our 3Shape accounts, they needs to be connected with 3Shape labs to show up on what we are doing today dialog as well. Also, if we're just talking about the 3S scan settings, so you can see that actually if you just need to check them, you have to go to the more tab here. You have to go to the 3S and scan settings. So what options actually are available there? It's like the IE scanning switch. It's IE scan. It's like our software uses some artificial intelligence when you proceed with the scanning. So it helps just to leave actually, or just to trim actually this IE scan trims or tissues when you are just scanning. Also, it includes like a patient-specific motion deferred workflow. It's when you need like to proceed with it, of course. Also, you may have like the bite adjustment options. Like the first option is like no adjustment or just for intersections, and then another one, it can be also changed for a specific case on a bite scan page. Also, you can just choose some kind of sound effects for scanning process and select desired cutout diameter. If we talk about 3S settings unite and scanner connection, so we have like kind of improved layout for connecting scanners. So you can see that when you're just starting our software for the first time, and the software asks you just to select the type of connection you are having. I mean, it means that actually if you're having the wired one, you are selecting the wired scanners. If you have the wireless one, of course, that you can select the wireless scanner that you are having actually. You have to follow the guided steps to connect the scanner to the software. And here is like just an example on how just to connect the scanner. So we go to Trios, Scanner Management, click Add Scanner. We are selecting like the wired one if you have the wired one, and asks you just to connect the scanner to your PC also. So we're waiting until the scanner is like connected to the PC. You can see now here that it says that the scanner is connected successfully. We're just, you can name the scanner if you need. We're inserting the scanner serial number, and that's it. And you can see that now we have like the scanner connected to the system now also. So here's like the way and how we connection, like the also wired scanners, and we will just proceed with the page where we can just connect the wireless scanners. So as you remember that actually we mentioned during our previous session that there are two ways on how you can just connect our scanners to the systems. So the first one is that the standard one is when we use like a TP-Link wireless dongle setup. When you are having like the TP-Link dongle adapter, we call it like that, with your scanners, so you are just plug it into the USB port and connect your scanner with the help of this TP-Link adapter. And then another one is like the Trias share option. It's when when our software uses your clinic internet network to connect the scanner and use it in different rooms if needed also. So here is like the difference. So we can see that if we're connecting the scanner with the help of TP-Link, so we will have one-to-one connection. So it means that actually we're connecting the TP-Link to the PC or your system you are having, and we're connecting it directly to the scanner. And actually you can see that single adapter, the TP-Link exclusive for the scanner. If we are proceeding with the Trias share connectivity option, so you can see that we can have like many-to-many connections. So I mean that the scanner can be connected to the multiplying network points as well, and many points can be shared with other scanners and devices. And actually you can see that if PC is on the Wi-Fi, it will most likely use the same network as or the same device as the scanner, and doubling the data flow actually. So it is the way how to add the wireless scanner with the TP-Link wireless dongle setup. So also you can see that actually we are proceeding with the pressing the add new scanner, then we're selecting the TP-Link wireless dongle as well. Then we are just selecting the add new scanner option here. Proceed with the wireless scanner option here. Then if, for example, if we're having Trias 4 scanner, we can just, we are typing the scanner serial number, we can name it if we need it, but it's not like the mandatory point. and press next. And when you just need to insert the battery to your scanner and press the turn on off button. After that, if everything is okay, you will see like the message from our software that congratulations, your scanner is now successfully added to the network. You can finish and you will see it like also connected to the our software, and you can see that the connectivity type is now with wireless as well. And here is like the short guide on how to add our wireless scanners with the TrueOS share option. So also the same workflow, we are going to more TrueOS scanner management. We are pressing like the change wireless setup then you are selecting the share option here instead of TP-Link wireless dongle. Also, you are just pressing click to actually you're adding the scanner also, or add new scanner here. You may press this or this button. Also, selecting the wireless scanner here. Also, it may, when you just do it for the first time, the software may ask you just to, and actually we recommend if you're planning to use the TrueOS share option. So still, if you want to connect the scanner to the PC for the first time, we recommend it to plug in the dongle for the first time. I mean, not the dongle, the TP-Link dongle for the first time, and then you can just unplug it and use the TrueOS share. So you are plugging in the TP-Link adapter here. You're also selecting the type of the scanner you're having. Also, you see that you have to type in the scanner serial number. Then, if you need, you may name the scanner. You're selecting the network as well. You're also you're actually the clinic's network. Also, then you have to type the clinic password and press next. Also, plug in the battery and press the button. In this workflow, you can see that our software checks the clinic's network requirement. So you can see that actually it's checking if everything is okay. It may take about 1 minute, probably more. And actually, if usually it connects, but actually, if something you can see like the note here, if something goes wrong during the scanner connection, so just try again, or just try to press connect via TP-Link wireless dongle. Do the same workflow once again, and actually here the scanner is connected with the wireless, but actually if you actually will have successful attempt just to connect to the TrueOS share, you will see like the connectivity type will be like TrueOS share here instead of the wireless. So we will also briefly check some TrueOS settings in Unite on scanner management. We also call it this option. So if you go to more option, TrueOS and scanner management, so you will see the list of scanners that are connected to your system right now. So also you can just find out there's some scanner connection setup or information as well. Also select wireless channel if needed. So here you can see that actually, because actually the 40th channel is like the default channel for all wireless scanner, but sometimes this wireless channel can be overloaded and you can just select another one, for example, like 44th or 48th. So actually you may select the channel here. Also, you may like the disconnect wireless scanner, pressing this button as well. You may switch or select this between scanners if you have like 2 or more scanners added in the list. So you can just deselect this one and select another one. Also, you may see the calibration option if you press here, I mean the calibrate button. So you will have like the calibration menu available. Also, you can see the number of scans before the next calibration. Like we have here in the example, we're using like the TrueOS 4 scanner. You can see that actually it has like 105 of total uses of this tip, and actually 8 of scans before the next calibration. So you will the scanner will ask you to calibrate your scanner after the 8 scans processes as well. You can see if we talk about TrueOS 4 scanner only, so you can see the TrueOS 4 scan tip serial number as well here. As you can see, it's ID number. So here is like the number of the scanner tip as well. And actually that was the main information. So now we will just briefly check what kind of support mode is and what options you are having when you have an access to the support mode. You as the resellers, you will have an access to support mode. How to activate it, and actually you have to just make the right click on the TreeShape logo on your right when you are in the software. Actually the software will ask you if you would like to activate the support mode. You're pressing yes, you're typing in your TreeShape communicate credentials and press sign in option. So actually what's going on, that means that we have like some identity workflow on how to activate the support mode. So actually the support mode helps you to have like extended number of settings and options in the software. For example, when you need to export or import streams, we'll just talk about it later. So you need to access the support mode first, and then you will be available just to import and export the streams for the order. So usually we use it when we need like to have some kind of we're proceeding with some cross-check tests, so we need to understand what's going on with the system. So actually it extends you like the options that are not available for the regular customer. So you will have an access to this presentation. You can see that actually all of the relevant information about like the support mode are described here. So how to activate, how to access, how to set the permission for ID accounts, how troubleshootings and so on. So you will just check it. So it's like something like the tool that helps you to check some hidden features of our software as well. Also, as I mentioned, that we will check the things that is called like this scan streams. So why we actually use it, and what's kind of what does it mean actually. So you can see that scan streams, it's like the 3D row scan data output, as I mentioned here, that are converted to DCM file format after the post process. So the second point why it's important that it's, as I said, that order itself, it's like the with the order form and patient information. So you can see that if the order was sent or post-process, so it would also contain some DCM files. Streams are 3D row scan data and output that are converted into DCM file format after post-processing. So so actually, as you can see, that streams, they allow an order to be edited, but they are not considered as the patient data. Therefore, the software can automatically delete them due to their huge size. Orders themselves, they as well as patient, are never being deleted from the system. If a customer would post-process or send an order, as you can see, it would like contain the DCM, which cannot be deleted, but can be re-sent again if needed, of course. So it's the option when we import the streams if needed. For example, when we need just to when the our customers can send the order to the lab. We're creating the new, we're copying the case. We are just importing the streams and trying to send it once again. For example, when we need to proceed with the scams import options, so you should understand that streams are quite an important part of this process. So you can see that because of the streams under the desktop, they can be set up as in a server or client fashion. Streams are only saved on the PC where the orders was scanned. So that's the important thing. So actually you can get the streams only on the PC where the scan was made. And actually, you can see that the streams, they require post-process before the being able to work on the case on another computer, or are being able to export it to TRIO-XZ format that is like a common for our software only. You can see that some information about streams cleanup. This feature is just need to help the customer not to run out of hardware space. So there are two procedures of stream cleanup. The first one is like the automatic cleanup. It will be executed when for all the post-processed cases order then 45 days, and for all non-post-processed order then older than 90 days. For post-process cases created earlier than 45 days ago, if there is less than 115 gigabytes of free space on the system, starting from the oldest case until the latest one, until there is enough for free space. Also, we have such option as the protection from cleanup. It's like for example, certain orders, they can be saved from automatic cleanup using the protection from cleanup option, and it can be done in patient or case browser. So when we just like in the list, we are selecting a case in the list, we are making like the right click, we'll have like the menu here, and you can just set like the option for protect from cleanup here. It means that actually the software won't remove these case and streams because of your like demand, so that's why it will be saved on your PC. And also the another option is that we have like a manual cleanup window activates on the scanning page when the disk goes below 15 gigabytes of free space, and automatic cleanup was enabled to free up the enough space. So actually, as you can see here in examples, so it means that actually the software warns you that you have just lack of some free space and asks you just to remove some of the streams that you are having in the system. So what it can delete, it will delete the streams only. The window will give like then the user the option to delete recovery data streams older than 1 or 3 weeks also, and the oldest streams, just to preserve, they can be chosen up to the 2 months back, so if the free disk space allows it, of course. Also, here's like the short guide on how to import the streams in the case. So you may need just to import the streams in the case when the first thing is that when the customer scanned wrong JAWS in the scan selection. The second option is if the case was already post-processed, but the customer is asking to recreate or just to modify the case. If the case was corrupted, and it's crucial just to recreate it. Also, just what you need to have to import the streams. You have to, as we mentioned before, you have to log in the support mode in your Unite credentials and choose the TreeShape Incorporated. Also, find the problematic case, open it, and go to the case browser. You have to select case, activate case. You have to just go to case browser that is available on your upper part of the screen. Actually, you just go to select case option, activate case and case ID. You find the encrypted case ID of this case actually. Then you navigate to the location of the PC. Here is like just the path mentioned here. Then you have to check the inserting the case ID in the search field in this folder and check if the streams are present there. If the streams are present there, you are creating the case, recreate the order form, and go to the scanning page as well. So clicking on the tools, you just do not forget that you should be logged into the support mode, import the streams, and actually when the streams are imported, you just shouldn't forget to log out from the support mode. So here is like this example, as we mentioned, that we are going to the case browser. After that, we're just checking for the case, the active case tab, case ID as well. So here is like the unique case number, because it's probably remember that we all of the cases, they're actually they're encrypted in our software. So that's why here is like the case ID unique number. After that, you just you're having like an access to you're going to the scan page, you are pressing the tool import streams button, and that's it, and you are just importing the streams then. Now we're just switching to the Trios card move access explorer in Windows settings. So if we're just going to, if you're talking about the Trios card and move systems, so you have to use like the more settings Trios system settings explorer just to start supports point as well. There you can just browse in some orders and logs, also start point for window shortcuts, window control panel settings. Also you may have like the some short commands to use like like this one, like to use the device manager, then the check event manager, to use some just event manager log file as well if you're just typing in the command. Then you have just you can check like the computer name and system details info, and if you need just to check your network adaptive settings, you can just type it in cpa.cpl and check some network settings as well there. So just now check some kind of info about some AI scan feature that we're having in our software. So AI scan, it's like to increase the speed. So you can see that AI scan feature is automatically removes excessive tissue during the scanning, as I mentioned before. This option may help you just to save some trimming time. It lowers the scanning learning curve and makes it so much faster just to scan. Also, AI scan feature to require powerful graphic card. It's quite important, and it should be like set to the power properly to the maximum performance. If the system is capable of running of AI scan, it will automatically enable this option in the menu that we just checked previously. If not, the system will stay on the well-proven or older scanning engine as well. What kind of more improvements we're having in our Unite software? It means that the settings are saved automatically and do not require any additional actions. So the software notifies the user, our users, about not post-process cases upon the shutdown, and it's possible too. So it means that when you just have some cases that are not post-process, and where you want just to close to our software, it will ask you just to view some cases or just to before you shut down the software and post-process, or just if you press continue, the software will just shut down itself, and that's it. Also, you can just view the list of cases, ask just to remind it later, or discard the message. So there's the option that are available here. Also, you can just, if you're pressing like this information button on the upper part of the screen, you can find some system info there. So you can find like the software version, dongle number, system setup, or communicate email, what kind of graphic card you are having in the system, scanner type, scanner serial number, and what kind of scanner system is it. It's like the port. It means that actually it was connected to the PC then. And now we are just passing through the Unite software troubleshooting workflow on how on some main and basic problems that you may face with when you are starting or running the Unite. So let's just quickly check the agenda that we're having here. So we will just check some common startup issues. We will just talk about some backup and restore option. We will check some software installation options that we are having, some log files, and probably if you have some questions, we will just check it as well. So let's start from the first point, is that like the slow startup of Dental Desktop. So the startup time of our software, it depends amount of the programs that are installed in the Dental Desktop. I mean, all of these engagement apps that you may have. Also, the first startup of Dental Desktop, it might take longer due to the preparation of the system for the work. Also, if there are some updates available for our Dental Desktop or Unite application or programs they would like to be downloading on the background during the startup of the Dental Desktop, which form the user perspective might look like it's stuck on the same step, but it's loading, finalizing startup, or getting your system ready. But in fact, it's not. So the system may upload the latest modules versions or updates. So you shouldn't worry if you're just have like this finalizing startup message on the screen and it's just rotating. So like you should wait for some time, because the system may upload some new models at this time. Also, as you can see, like this did like examples, so getting your system ready, set 5 or 6, so you may have like the message like that, so that's absolutely okay. Also, you may check the progress if you go to the program data folder, Dental Desktop, blocks, and Zero Exception Log. In the Zero Exception Log, if you go scroll down, so you will see like the latest software process update. So and actually it explains you what process is run now. So actually you may just check the status there. Here is like the example of the log file. So you can see that actually, if you just check it, like it's downloading file from configuration, it's like that means that actually the software downloading the latest version that is available for the system. And actually you can see that the all of the cases and files are uploaded here. Also, there is like a common issue that our customers face with I mean that is called the dongle error in our dental desktop software. So it's when if our dongle wasn't plugged in a PC during the startup, it was disconnected or has like no active access, there will be like the corresponding error like this. So we call it like the dongle error. So it means like that you can see that the subscription dongle wasn't found, and actually here it just explains that probably you didn't plug in the dongle, so you need just to check it if it's plugged into your system. Or also when your license is expired, so the software will show you like the message that your 3Shape subscription has expired. You should contact your 3Shape representative to renew your subscription as well. Also, usually these error messages, they're accompanied by steps that which can be done to fix the issue. And also you will have an access to the knowledge base article then on how to troubleshoot the dongle errors in Unite software as well. What basic steps should be done when you are just trying to fix this dongle issue? The first thing is verify if verify with the customer, with our end user, if the doctor is a client or server installation. That's important thing. Then if it's client because the client installation, it doesn't have the dongle, so dongle at the server should be checked. For example, when our customer reported, oh, I have like this error message in my PC, so you should just ask if it's client or server, or if it's client or server, yes. Then if it's client, then it means that actually, of course, that it won't have like the dongle plugins. Then you should just check the server PC here. Also, some error messages like this can be found there on the screen, so you can see that we have like the server issue. It is asking just to restart the software, or it's like the widely common error message that you can see on your screen. It's like the network issue. Check that the PC name is port 27027 is not blocked, and it means that actually the dongle is unplugged for the system now. On the client PC, you may check if the port 27027 relevant for the dongle connection is open, not blocked on the client or on the server PC as well. You have to open this link on the PC and verify if you may open this page and see if the dongle is there. So actually, if check the firewall connection if needed for inbound rules on the server PC. If they have any kind of restrictions, I mean, for example, if they don't have like ports 54, 84, 50, 181 blocked. So actually, you may just check some firewall settings there. Also, on the server or standalone installation, you may try to use the following steps. Verify that the dongle is connected and green light on, and it's on actually. So you need just to replug it to another USB port to make the cross-check test as well. Open the localhost web link and verify if the dongle is connected and the licenses are active. So you will see like if the dongle is connected, you will see like the list of licenses that are available on the dongle. If not, it will just make you like it will show you the message that the dongle is not connected and or connection pool message may appear on the screen. Check the dongle log file for errors and check that the dongle service is running in the services. Restart the 3Shape dongle service in the services. And like there is a note that when 3Shape dongle service is restarted, 3Shape dental desktop server is also restarted automatically. So actually, we can have like this simultaneous restart process for the same services. Also, if the dongle was unplugged during the work with the dental desktop, or you need just to change the dongle, to reshape dongle service and dental desktop software should be restarted so the correct dongle can be recognized. So when you are just switching the dongles, for example, you have like the like two different dongles with two different licenses on it. So you just unplug it, then plug another one, and just restart the dongle services to make sure that it works properly in the system and our software detects the right dongle. Also, we can have like some server errors in the dental desktop software. So as with the dongle errors, when sometimes is wrong with the connection to the servers, the corresponding error will show up, like the connection to the server is lost. So we can see that actually now with the client PC can find this error in the system, or like the same network issue. So you can see that the software asks you to check the 5481 and 5480 ports, they're not blocked as well. It can be also caused by the tree-shaped dental desktop server that is not running, server PC is not running, or connection to the server is blocked, and etc. So actually, there are multiple reasons that may cause the same issue. Also, we will have an access like to the knowledge base article where all of these troubleshooting startup errors in 9 steps mentioned, and actually they showed like troubleshooting steps can help you just to resolve this problem when you check this article as well. Also, what another steps can be done here. So we need to verify if the doctor, if the system is client or server standalone installation. Client and server should be in the same network and visible to each other. If not, then you should just call, the customer should contact his or her clinic's local IT representative as well. Check if ports 5480 and 5481 are not blocked in Windows Defender Firewall. Also, Dental Desktop creates firewall rules during the installation. So unless it was changed afterwards, there should be like no restrictions for these ports as well. Check if the antivirus or any third-party software is not blocking Dental Desktop or ports as well. So also, we do not recommend our customers to install third-party antiviruses on our on the systems where we use our software, because it may detect a dental desktop software as something like as the malware software and block, and usually it blocks it. So we use only Windows Defender Firewall software with our Unite application. So if you see that actually, if you spotted that the customer has like the any kind of third-party antivirus installed in the system, we usually ask just to remove it. Also, you can try to restart the tree-shaped dental desktop service in the status bar from the service, or just restart the tree-shaped dental service. It will just restart the both services. If you just go on your bar on the lower part of the screen, you will see like if you will see that this scanner sign here. You are just making the right click, and you can just restart, stop server, or just start it again if needed, of course. Also, we're just switching to the backup topic actually. So what is backup and just restore? So the data backup is like the copy of a computer or any software data which is taken and stored elsewhere, so that it may like be used to restore the original after a data loss event or system failure. The backup and restore functionality in our software allows just to create an automatic backup of the database cases and also settings as well. So here is like the main scenarios when a backup is a must to be used. So when we're just moving the dental desktop server from one PC to another or Unite software, when we're just moving dental desktop server from one disk to another disk, just to change the installation from default data location to the customized one, and when we're just making like the clean installation with the further restoring of users' data in the case of issues when the software or PC. Of course, that we have some notes when we're just using this process. So if you would like just to save software data to prevent the data loss, in the case of system failure, you can just backup periodically, once in a month, once in the 6 months, so you can just proceed with the data backup on your own system. Also, requirements that for a successful backup and restore. The first one and the important one is like the dongle. It's important that the same dongle is used when we're creating a backup and restoring. Also, the Dental Desktop or Unite version. It's important just to do it on the same Dental Desktop or Unite versions when you're just creating the backup file and restoring it. So as you can see that mentioned here, that in other words, before you are just restoring the backup, you need to install the same software version that as you had before on the old system. Then the disk space, of course, so make sure that you have enough space just to locate the backup the files there. Usually we, preferably as we mentioned, that we use that location on the local PC, but actually if you just would like to have like the external drive, or you have like the some other internal drive, you can just may use the internal drive, of course. Then we have like the power supply on laptops. So when we are proceeding with backup, we always ask our customers just to plug it into the electricity, because it's quite, we need just to do it to avoid any data loss due to the system shutdown. So the laptop PC, they should be connected to the sockets and electricity. How to proceed with the data backup and restore, and what it as mentioned, that it allows just to creating our software allows just to creating the automatic backup of database cases and settings. It can be also used for migrating Trias server from one PC disk to another one. So you can see this backup, it doesn't includes the Trias streams and needed folders, so they need to be additionally copied from, you can see that from this path. So, but if you just need to do this like the backup, I mean, of streams backup, so you need to go to actually these folders should be copied, like the operator settings, file storage, and Trias tree shape. Also, if you just proceeding with the data backup, so you just pressing the more button, general, backup and restore, and you can see that you just need you have like two options here: to create backup and just restore backup. And actually, when you press create backup, the software will ask you if you would like really to proceed it, and also if you just restoring, you will have like the same option here. And then the software asks you just if you really need just to restore this backup. If actually there's like the couple of notes, if the Dental Desktop folder can be found in the default location, and its location can be found in the installation log file that is located here. And also we have like the article in our help center on how to proceed with the any kind of clean installation of the dental system, and how to proceed and restore the data backup. Also, now we're switching to some types of Unite installation. So you can see that uninstallation, pardon. So now if you can see that we have like two main options when we're uninstalling our app. So the first one is like the application only. So it deletes only the Dental Desktop application from the installer for the program files. All the data like the patient cases, the settings, they stay on the system. And another one is like the complete install. It's when we don't need any data to be restored. So it's like the complete install of all the data that we're having. But we also should take in consideration the fact that before doing the full uninstallation of Unite, it's highly recommended just to do the data backup from the software to prevent the data lost, of course. Also, we'll just check about some Trias cart and move structure. We have, that we had some probably devices that are called the Trias cart. So they had like the Windows 7 installed, and some of them they had Windows 10 installed. So you can see like the generation of Trias cart and Move Plus that we're having. So as you can see that when you just turn on the device, you will have like such thing that is called Trias shell. and where that is like the dashboard for our software usage. So here, there you will have like an option to start up our software, to open File Explorer, to go to some Trios cart or move settings. So you can see that actually if Trios crashes, the shell is restarting. So it's possible to trigger going into the shell in support mode. And actually, if Trios cannot start the user, it's thrown into the shell mode. So here is like it looks like. So you can see that actually you can just start the Trios here, open Explorer, go to some settings, manual dongle update, and so on. So accessing the shell mode actually will be displayed if Dental Desktop failed to start like this, like we have on the screen. If one press X before the dental or just the cross, we call it X or cross button here. So the Dental Desktop starts after the cart or move startup. Also, if you just go in via more close exit to shell when the support mode is enabled also. So when you need just to in the older version of software, I mean, Unite, even the second generation of Unite, we had such option when you're just entering the support mode and you need just, you're working on the move system, for example, you need just to press, and there is such option like exit to shell. I will explain you why you need a little bit later. So you just, when you are in support mode and when you are just cloning the software, you will see like that there is such option exit to shell. So you are pressing exit to shell and you will have like this screen available then. Also, what you can do in the Trios shell, it's like the online support, initiates remote connection, also network settings, it open Windows network connection settings, open Explorer when you need just to check some files in your system, and also data time settings that actually we do not recommend to change it because it may cause some dongle tampering issue, and we will just need to ask our colleagues from dongle team just to resolve it. Also, we will just check brief information where the logs files can be found. So main Dental Desktop log application log file can be found in C program data to reshape Dental Desktop logs. Exception log, server application log, it can be found at the same location, but it's called server exception log. Dongle server service, it's also can be found on C program files x86 pre-shaped dongle service dongle server log is a log file, and Windows system log, it can be start from the Explorer or event viewer command can be used with the help of like command prompt and administrative tool event viewer as well. So that was quite short updates and troubleshooting steps mentioned for today. So let's change Dentistry together. So perhaps you have some questions, or probably you just need me to just clarify something for you. Because I just checked the chat. I guess like no active questions for now.
Okay, so if we have any
Yeah.
questions, please put in the Q&A box or in the chat. And I guess
Yeah.
so far we're not getting any questions. So
Okay.
maybe we can just move on to the next segment and then
Actually,
along the way.
no, actually, that was all topics that we had to cover for today. So I will share this presentation with you, so it will be available for all our customers. And yeah, we'll just see you next session next Tuesday. So it will be like, I guess that will be most related to some troubleshooting steps, some kind of connectivity types. I'll show you on how to connect the different devices. There's some issues that may occur when you are connecting the devices. So I guess that will be quite interesting part of our journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay then. Yeah. Thank you.
All
Thank you so
right.
much.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Victor.
Thank,
Have a
yeah.
good
Thank you.
rest of the day.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Have a day. Yeah. Have a great
All
day.
right.
Yeah. See you next
Bye.
Tuesday. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.